to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up.
Okay, hold on. It won't no sound. How you start off the video with no sound?
It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. I'm up. 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 Come on. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up.
Calm down is when I dance in.
In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy.
And the only time I'm down is when I dance in.
In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. In my feet, in my feet, in my feet, ayy. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my back, in my back, in my back now. In my back, in my back, in my back now. In my back, in my back, in my back now. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. So come on, everybody, get up.
Welcome back to the MooreLaughing in the morning show, for real this time. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore. So far, we started the video, I ain't had no sound. Second, started the video, I was giving y'all boob shots. Wrong camera. This how we gonna do? This is how we gonna do. And it's okay, because I'm not going to base the rest of this episode off of how we started this episode. Still I rise. Listen, welcome to the MooreLaughing in the Morning show. This is your morning cup of lifestyle, motivation, and comedy. We're a bunch of people that believe waking up first thing in the morning, laughing, being motivated with some positivity, little upbeat nature is absolutely what we need to be successful, to have productive, amazing days. I, being the host and Virginia's comedian, I am your conference's coffee. I am a very real motivational speaker out here in these streets. I am also the absolute coolest cornball you will ever meet. And I am everybody's hype girl. So I am here. First of all, I usually try to hype y'all up first, but today I got to hype myself up, because how in the world do you start a video with no sound and the wrong camera? I got to hype myself up. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Y'all ain't answer that, but I needed it. Listen, I'm also here to hype you up, because that's what we do. I appreciate you, you appreciate me, and we got stuff to do. Places to go, people not to see. We ain't even got places to go. We kind of got places to go. I'm trying to figure that out. Y'all been out here in these streets. Y'all tell me how it is out there. How is it out there in the freeway? In the freeway, y'all like that? I can't do it. I'm nervous. I get anxiety thinking about it. On today's show, we are talking about insecurities. And listen, these insecurities is costing us money. Okay, can we talk about it? Talk about it. So all week, we have been discussing insecurities, because we recognize that our insecurities, these are self-doubts, our negative things with ourselves, all of our internal challenges hold us back from our goals. And we got goals in this group. We know where we want to be by this time next year, and every day we're committed to doing at least one small thing towards that goal. Sometimes it's easier days than others. That's why we're here to encourage each other. But with our insecurities, if we don't recognize how powerful and how impactful they are, we're going to be sitting around looking at everybody else do what they want to do by this time next year, and then we're going to be out here hurt. Keep going? Okay. So anyway, so here's what happened to me yesterday, y'all. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. I already did that, didn't I? And I didn't talk. Okay, I am talking. This is weird. Anywho, so I was at the bank yesterday. So nope, that's not true. Wrong story. I was at the post office yesterday. Yes, right story. So I went to the post office yesterday to mail something. And So I'm taking this package to mail off this product or whatever that matter of fact, my situation here, we on a whole new Black Please commercial. Shout out to Black Please sponsoring this episode today. But anyway, so I went to the post office to mail some Black Please merch. And I mailed the box a priority or whatever. And I got the box that's like, it was in the wrong slot and I didn't pay attention. So I got the bigger box, wrong slot, the price was different, boom. So I get up to the register and basically the shipping was like $22 and it was in Virginia. And I'm like, hold on, this is just one hoodie. That is the cost of the hoodie. The hoodie's on sale for $22 and the shipping was like $21.60. I'm sick. So immediately, and it's a long line, the post office is just not necessarily the most fun place to be right now in this coronation season. And so I'm feeling a little uncomfortable because it's only one line, one cashier or one person at that's customer service rep. And then the line is long, people looking at me, we got these masks on, I'm nervous. Immediately I go into this like, oh Lord, I don't even want to make a scene. I'm thinking in my mind, first of all, you ain't got $22 to be used for this one hoodie. How you making money off the girl? But my insecurities is like, well, you don't want to look stupid and your socks mismatch. And what if you standing in the line and the back of your shirt is hiked up and everybody see that your butt hiked up? I mean, these are real thoughts that I'm thinking in my mind. I don't want them to be staring at my hiked butt. I can't even get it out. That's how nervous I am. My hiked butt. You know what I'm saying? My hiked back. I got hiked back, y'all. And so then I'm like, this is so uncomfortable. Let me just hurry up. Okay. I know she could tell that I was just like $21. So then I'm like, I hope my card don't decline. I mean, the card ain't declined, but I'm like, geez, that's my little lunch money. I'm sick. And instead of asking her, excuse me, ma'am, why does this cost so much? Because I wasn't expecting it. Why is this costing so much? I'm just like, girl. But I built up the nerve, right? After like this weird, awkward, I finally said, can you tell me why this box cost so much? And she was like, girl, you got the large box. What'd you think you were going to pay? I'm like, okay, she's yelling at me. So now I'm more nervous. Like, she causing the scene. The people is like, what's taking her so long? I already struggle with the tape. You know the tape is hard. So the tape is all wrapped around each other. And then I was already feeling like I'm retarded because I can't do the tape. And then I felt like, I should know this. Like, you don't know what box you pick up. It say it right here on the box. It was so many things. She calling me stupid. Maybe I am stupid. She right. I shouldn't even be doing this. Why am I doing this? Who in the world? All of these insecurities. And I walked my butt up out of there. Like, it's okay. It's okay. And got outside the door. And my Lord said to me, listen, you just wasting money because you so worried about somebody thinking you stupid and that your butt is hiked, which I gave you that hiked butt. So anyway. So now you have lost money because of your insecurity. That thing spoke to me. I was like, oh, never again. Still I rise. Now I did go get in the car, carry my butt home. But next time, I'm going to read because that's fundamental. And then I'm going to ask questions when I feel uncomfortable and not be letting what I think somebody else is thinking about me add to my anxiety and then make a dumb move. Man, I'm thinking about how many times I got the wrong box, trying to be cute, sending out boxes that's worth more than the daggone. That's costing me more than the daggone purchase. Listen, we got to check these insecurities, y'all. These insecurities is costing us money. I was like, oh no, I need that. $21.60. He better. This person who ordered this, you better love that hoodie. Listen here. We can't do it, y'all. We gotta grow up. We gotta move on. All right. That's my motivation for today. It's for me. Still I rise, y'all. Still I rise. I ain't perfect out here in these streets. Okay. So let's get into this coffee and coronation situation. Can we do it? Yes. Coffee and coronation is where we discuss current events, trending news, and we learn from it, right? We sip our coffee while we on this coronation, and we talk about what they doing out here in these streets that we can learn from, so we don't make the same dumb mistakes. So that we can be better people by this time next year, and also because it's funny. How about that? These are my teleprompters. Hold on, give me a minute. You see, I'm doing a lot. First up, coffee and coronation. Come on down. Let's get into this Krispy Kreme hot Pier 1 JCPenney's and Nordstrom's. Not bars. I think the screen said cold, but I felt hot and not. It rhymed. Okay, whatever. Couple of things. First of all, if you don't know, now you know. Krispy Kreme on Mondays, they're giving out. And matter of fact, do me a favor, y'all. Everything that I tell you until we can get some, until we can add a more robust team that is able Google everything I say, okay? Just make sure that I ain't out here lying to y'all. I believe that this stuff is true. I be looking at it too, but don't go out there telling nobody this is what Allison told me, because first of all, they're going to be like, who is Allison? Then you're going to have to go through, well, that's Virginia's comedian, your conference is coffee, a real motivational speaker out here in these streets, the coolest cornball you will ever meet, and my hype girl. They don't know all of that. That's just between me and you, we growing, okay? So make sure before you go and be blowing up stuff that we know that we're telling the truth. But I think this is true. I think it's true. Krispy Kreme is giving out free donuts to essential workers in the hospital or the medical field on Monday. Also, they are also giving free donuts. Now, I know this is true because my homie was in line last night for graduates. So graduating 2020 graduating class people, y'all, that don't you be out here ripping out that, what are the things called? Cap and gowns from 18 years ago. Talking about I graduated. Listen, we know you did. We know you did, but this is about 2020, okay? And plus yours then faded. They can tell that it is not a current one. Anyway, so they're giving out free donuts, a dozen donuts that glazed hot to our graduating class. So I think it's beautiful how the country is coming together. We're showing our love. Businesses are supporting, trying to keep us encouraged and coming back. That's what that is. I don't want to throw no shade either, because I know I did kind of throw some shade to indicate that maybe you would go and get your old cap and gown and go try to get you some free donuts because you got a little hustle left in your spirit. I know that that's a little shade. I'm just jealous because I ain't got my cap and gown no more. Those of you who know, I had a house fire. So the whole house burned down. We lost everything. But first of all, the house fire that started in my kitchen is now the new place for my set. Come on, somebody. Can I get an amen? Amen. Second of all, I ain't need that cap and gown anyway. I won't gonna never put it back on. Well, I might have used it. I don't know. Anyway, I don't got mine, so I'm feeling a certain type of way. But go and get you some donuts. Go and get you some donuts and be blessed. All right, JCPenney's, Pier 1, Nordstrom is not looking good for them. So Pier 1 just announced that they're going to bring this down to a close. They had about 50-something years in the business, and now they're like, although we've come to the end. You didn't ask for that. You didn't, but you knew it was coming. Okay, sorry. Sorry. JCPenney, they already filed for bankruptcy, and Nordstrom's, at least Nordstrom's around here. I'm in Virginia, so we got, I think, the one in MacArthur and Norfolk is closed. One in Short Pump in Richmond. It's just not looking good. Now, it could be a terrible time, or we can say, wow, they had a really good run. You know, I was like, Pier 1, they were open that long. That's what's up. And so sometimes we're in phases in our own lives where some things come to an end. I'm in a season in the transition. Some things are coming to the end. Once one thing stops, that means something else is going to start. So if you are in this place right now where you fought a good fight, you tried, it has come to an end, just look at the positive. Don't look at the woe is me, I'm so bad and terrible because this didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. No, you did what you could do. You held on. You had some great times. Move on. So shout out to Pier 1. Y'all doing a clearance or whatever? Cause I need some curtains and stuff around here because I'm tired of y'all talking about my set. I told y'all I had a fire. Give me a minute to rebuild. Give me a minute. And then people were like, your white kitchen. Your mama kitchen white. Okay, I know my kitchen white. I can see it. I can see it. All right, so let's see. What else we got on this coffee and coronation? Listen. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they settle in. So those of you who don't know, let me tell you. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. If you don't know, why don't you know? If you don't know, now you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am sorry. So they're now in LA. They were like, you know what? This royalty thing ain't working for us and what we got going on. We gonna go here to LA. They came on over to the stateside. Is that how you say it? They stateside? Whatever. They're in the United States. They're in California. And Prince Harry is trying to get his whole life together. This is different. I mean, talk about stepping outside your comfort zone. He stepped outside his comfort country. You understand me? That'll preach. Some of y'all can't step outside and go to a therapist. This man right here stepping outside his country, his whole entire everything to fight and share his love. I think that's highly inspirational though, for real talk. I was watching this show. I like Trevor Noah. He's one of my favorite comedians. Trevor Noah was on The Daily Show. And I watched an episode one time with him interviewing Oprah Winfrey. And he asked Oprah, like, you know, what's some regular stuff that you do? Which I just never think about, you know, on certain levels. You got to Wow. Anyway, so he asked, like, did your cell phone ever go dead on you? She was like, no. I'm like, for real? That's regular people stuff. I'm basic. I am so basic. My phone go dead all the time, but I guess now you got a bunch of people around you. You don't never got to worry about your phone going dead. You understand? I'm trying to be like that. Okay, sorry. And then he asked her, like, did she ever run out of toilet tissue? She was like, no. Again, I'm basic. I am basic AF. I'm basic. Because there's dozens of times when I go into my bathroom and I'm down to that last little square and I'm like, somebody bring me some toilet tissue. Oprah ain't got to do that. I guess when she leave out, then I got visuals. Like when she leave out, they got the toilet paper people go in behind to make sure that she's good and it's perfect for the next time she goes back into the bathroom in her house. That's boss. I'm just saying. Anyway, I think that is really Prince Harry. You gonna move? Like, can you imagine? Think about a time in which you totally left everything that you knew to pursue something. Has that happened to you? If not, jump in. The water is great. I can imagine how challenging that is. I mean, he went from royalty to LA. I've been to LA quite a few times. LA is very interesting. Any of y'all agents in LA? Because if so, I am not going to talk about LA. I'm going to talk about how much I love it and how I have a place to stay there. And if you want me to come and be the next new thing on Hollywood, I am here for you. Please come. And if not, I don't really like LA anyway. I don't care. I'm a Virginia girl. That was a meltdown right before your very eyes. Anywho, I think that is super dope. And so I'm looking at them and I'm just like, this is crazy. And they're doing it in front of others. So look, be inspired. I had a shout out to the MooreLaughing in the Morning group. We started this show at 6 o'clock in the morning, getting up, dedicated to knocking and chipping away at our goals. 6 a.m. we were doing Facebook Live. We started this in January of 2020. And one of our group members, Dawn, shout out to Dawn Womack, comedian in Harrisonburg, Virginia. She shared about her recent venture. She started virtual comedy show, so she did it for the first time and just talked about some of the insecurities and challenges of putting yourself out there on Front Street. Like, that's a real thing out here. And I'm thinking, wow, I get very nervous. I'm very uncomfortable when I be talking to y'all. I be having anxiety because y'all be scaring me. Y'all make me nervous. But today I got on a black fleece hoodie, which conceals my sweat gland exposure, which I shouldn't brag about it because I'm the type that I could sweat through this too. And then I'll be like, I thought that her hoodie was black. Your mama hoodie was black. So I'm looking at Prince and Megan, and I'm like, wow, y'all are stepping outside your comfort zone, doing something totally new in front of millions of people. I'm losing my entire mind. Got a suicide watch prevention team in front of hundreds. So you put things into perspective. Just know, listen, don't allow fears, anxiety, insecurities to hold you back. You are not the only one facing a new feat. Clearly, people out here, they're trying stuff, they're pursuing stuff, they're risking stuff, they're exposing themselves. That's what we have to do to achieve success. So I hope that you've been encouraged by something today on this Coffee and Communication, because I surely have. And this is a jam-packed show. I can't even wait to give you the interview, y'all. It was just blessing my heart. All right, come on here. Let's move on. Let's move on, people. Next up, I'm excited. I am excited about our interview. So we have our This Time Next Year interview. And our This Time Next Year interviews are... Hold it. Okay, I got them. I'm trying my best when it's just me. Anyway, so This Time Next Year segment is where I interview experts, interesting people, kings and queens out here doing it, that we can glean from. I realized 2 years ago that if I want to change, I'm going to have to change my environment. I'm going to have to grow, expand my circle, be around like-minded people, find people and learn from them. And that's what this segment is all about. Us finding the best people that we can take at least one little thing from, add it to our to-do list so that we can take these steps forward towards where we want to be this time next year. Monday, we do money. Tuesday, total health. Wednesday, we're talking about professions. Thursday is relationships. Friday is fun, a little bit of everything. And so today we're winning professionally. And I'm excited to have a business coach, Kiyanni B, who's on with us. And she talks about the insecurities that entrepreneurs, business owners, come on up to the front. We got real challenges, y'all. We got real challenges. So she shares some dope stuff. Kiyanni B, I was really excited about her coming on. Kiyanni B I met this young lady years ago, but one of the things, shout out to her, this is a whole Black Please thing here. She was one of the models. Look at here. That's Kiyanni on the, what side is that, right or left? Whatever side it is. Kiyanni is the young lady. Shout out to Saeed. He's the gentleman who did a photo shoot with me when I was advertising, when we first put out the hoodies and did like a photo shoot and a commercial or whatever. So she came through swagging, adding all this extra beautiful melanin up in here to make the hoodie look especially popular. Whatever. This is what happens when you do too much. I am queen of doing too much and not enough. Stay focused on the script, Allison. Okay, girl. So Kiyanni comes on board. She's a business coach. And so she shares some things with us. I really hope that you enjoyed this interview. Shout out to Kiyanni. Let's get into this. Hold on. Let's not mess this up, too. Hold it. Shh.
The queen is here. The queen is here. Hey, I am so excited to have you here with us, Queen Kiyanni. Woo woo.
So excited to be with you.
Good. So welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning show. We're really excited about having you. If you will do me a favor, just tell everybody. I mean, I know who you are and all of that. But if you can, just tell everybody about you and how long you've been in the game.
Okay, so my name is Kiyanni Bryan. I go by Kiyanni B in the industry. I've been in the business as an entrepreneur on my own since 2016. But for the past 2 years, I've been helping other coaches, grooming other coaches, building other businesses, and that type of thing. I am an author. I'm a publisher. I help people publish their literary works. I'm the coach of coaches. I do business consulting for small businesses. And I love being a life and business coach. And I'm certified.
Yeah. Okay, good. I am so glad you're here, girl. Help us out, Queen. Okay. So this week we've been talking about insecurities. We are tackling these insecurities because they in the way. We got things to do, places to go, kind of.
Yeah.
And people not to see except on Zoom. And so when I'm talking to you, a licensed coach, I'm excited about hearing from you and learning what are some of the major insecurities that you see entrepreneurs, business owners have that interfere most with their success?
I would say feeling adequate. So when I first started consulting, I kept thinking, although I was in corporate America for 15 years, can I really do this? Do I have something to offer? Can I really get someone from one place to the next? And I just kind of felt like I wasn't enough. One of the most common things I see is people feel like not only are they inadequate, but that they lost sight of the vision of why they started to begin with. And when you don't have the vision in mind of why you started, if you're not considering the passion that set the fuel to put the whole thing in motion, and then you're trying to compare yourself to other people, because that's another big no-no too. All of those things compiled together will hinder you, and you will begin to second guess who you are, what you believe, and everything else. Being an entrepreneur can literally cause an identity crisis.
Facts. Big facts.
Yes. Literally, yes.
What are some steps and things that we can do as entrepreneurs and business owners that will help us to overcome the feeling of, am I enough? Do I have something to offer?
Right. So where I started with that, because I was very scared at first, and where I started with that was I started from the top with a pen and paper and just wrote out the vision. Not to just throw the scripture out there, but I believe in it, of Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision and make it plain. Because when you write the vision, it gives clarity, it gives understanding, and it allows you to put your thoughts on paper and allow you to really evaluate yourself and do a self-examination to say, am I supposed to do this? Do I really want to do this? Is it something in an area, a space I'm supposed to be in? I also found that it's important to study your craft, build skills in your area, become business savvy, take the time to find an online mentor. When we first start out, we don't have the money sometimes to invest in it. So online mentors are free. Google University, YouTube University is the place to start. Go ahead and do a free masterclass or a free webinar. You know, they may offer you something at the end to try to further work with them, should I say, but it's all worth it. But you have to invest and study your skill, your craft, your industry. You have to find people that you look up to that are doing what you're doing successfully, and also people that have a story of a journey, because that's exactly what this is. It's a journey, one day at a time, one idea at a time, step by step. Be accountable to someone and be around like-minded individuals that will help you steward what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're thinking. Have a safe place to vent, which is kind of like business networking groups. So form your own group if you don't have one to join.
Oh, you laying down some stuff here, Queen. You are laying down some stuff with us. Okay, so those are excellent things that we can start doing effective immediately. So also, hold on, because the thought, it went, wait, come back. I was so proud of myself, too. I was like, girl, you got a good thought. You got a good thought. Got it. It came back. Woo. It came back. Okay. What do you tell people who hear man, you don't do it like her, or, yours need to look like him, or what's he doing in comparison to, what do you tell people to overcome that helps them overcome comparing themselves against somebody else? Because we do have to be aware of the competition. We do have to compare ourselves to the competition, but how do you not fall into the slope?
I tell myself all the time, and I encourage and tell anybody else that I can grab a hold of, the anointing only flows through your most authentic self. That means you can be fully gifted, fully talented, fully stocked, but it will only flow through you being you. And we never want to make a falsified disposition and allow people to follow something that's not real. I always say, what you allow God to bless, which is you authentically, you can upkeep. You don't have to upkeep. He will upkeep it for you. But whatever is man-made, when you put on a facade or try to be anything less or more than what you are, you will have to upkeep it yourself. And that's why people bow out to certain pressures that they feel unnecessarily, instead of them just being who they were. So I always remind myself the thing that I'm trying to do, how I'm trying to be really impactful and effective in people's lives. The anointing can only flow through Kiyanni by being Kiyanni. So that means you take what you get. And we're not for everybody, and that's cool too. But those who we are for will know how to find us, because we're being who we are, and we will draw them. And that's what matters.
So that's really good, to just focus on being our most authentic, so that we're in our own lane. That's really good. I'm so glad you was here, Quinn. I'm so glad you was here, Dad girl. Okay, so tell me, how do we stay in contact with you? How do we follow you? What you got going on? Let us know.
So I have two new programs. One is spiritual life and leadership coaching. The other is business coaching. And it's like a membership program. How you can follow me is at Kiyanni B. That's KIYANNI, as in boy, on all social media networks. And I'll be putting that stuff out within the next few days before the month is over. The spiritual life and leadership coaching is to develop people individually as a person so that you can steward your influence as a leader. And the other part for business, we're talking about everything: how to start, how to do project management, how to have a business mindset, how to do branding. We're actually going to go there, and we're doing this in a group. And it's very inexpensive because my market is those just starting. So that's something that is really helpful. The other side, my publishing company, Write It Out Publishing Company, we've had a thrust of authors these past 2 months. I guess people said, let's write, let's get it out. We home anyway, we ain't going nowhere, let's read the books, right? So the authors are getting busy, they're dispensing their material, they're being positioned as experts in their industry, and they're birthing vision and really helping and encouraging others. So those are some of the ways people can keep in contact with me, some of the things I can actually help and assist them with. And with the publishing company, we're empowering in everything we do, because we help self-publish authors. We don't take any rights or royalties for anything. We just help them get their book published.
Oh, that's good. That is so good to know. I know that there are a lot of people that are watching us today that have entrepreneurial pursuits, a lot of authors, a lot of creatives that hang out with the MooreLaughing in the morning show. So I'm glad that you were here and you're available for any of them who want to come and rock with you, at least learn a little bit more. So I appreciate you hanging out with me.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
Peace and love from the MooreLaughing in the morning show, Queen. Toodles.
See ya.
And we're back. Thank you so very much, Kiyanni. That thing was, I was like, okay, I'm going to be my most authentic self. I'm going to start to do some different things. I'm just going to be okay with being me. Still I rise. So I hope that you were encouraged, that you gleaned something from that. If Kiyanni is your speed, please definitely hit her up. For any of the interview guests that we have on the show, they have something that you like, or you feeling them and their vibe, reach out to them. That's what we're here for. We want to plug in and learn and glean and grow, be where we want to be by this time next year. So a couple of things. As you know, I have I'm recording my show in front of a live studio audience, right? That means I got my cheerings here up in here in these streets, and one of them wasn't there just then. But I realized that with all of these Wi-Fi's and stuff, this may or may not affect what you all get on the other end. So drop in the comments to let me know if did you see it? Did it buffer? Did it stop? Did it whatever? Did it lose its connection? Is it on my end? I mean, you know, I'm doing the best I can, giving you the best that I've got from the house. But, you know, I guess I can. I'm sure that the children will not be upset that I tell them they don't have to be here in the morning with their computers and stuff. But let me know, you know, what kind of reception. The truth of the matter is, it ain't much I can do, but I can at least kick them off the Wi-Fi if indeed it's affecting you all and getting it on your end. So let me know. Also, please do me a favor. If you can like and push buttons and subscribes and do all of those goody things so that we can continue to grow. Appreciate you being on this hashtag journey from social media to TV with us. As you know, we are a part of the Soul Vision TV network. We're part of their family. So soon we'll be having our episodes on their platform. Please go ahead and download the app so you can see us up there and be like, I was there. That's my girl. We in this. You there. You in the studio at your house. You can be in the studio with us. And then when we go to the real studio, y'all can come out and hang with us too. So wrapping this show on up, please keep in mind that our insecurities are costing us money. Believe it or not, today is National Millionaire Day. What? Isn't that interesting? This is National Millionaire Day. I thought that was so cool. So happy National Millionaire Day. So basically what that day is, it's a day to celebrate the thought, the idea, the dream, the passion, the pursuit to stay or become millionaires. Isn't that really cool? And when we're talking about the theme about how our insecurities will cost us money, just the other night I was talking to my friend. We were talking about money. And he was like, he was going to have him like $300-400 million. And I, with my insecurity, was like, $300 million? What you need with all that money? I don't need. Like, girl, that's your stuff. That's your fear. That's your issue. That's your failure to believe that you can make that much money, accumulate that much money. They don't put that on that man. That ain't got nothing to do with him. So we got to really be so conscious and aware of these insecurities because they're costing us money. If I'm already saying, "Ooh, oh Lord, $1 million, $300 million is just too much for me," costing me money, because guess what? I'm not going to grind on that direction. I'm not going to even try because I'm just afraid that I can even accumulate it or even get it. So be really ever cognizant of how these insecurities are affecting us. When you see it, when you hear it, let's call them out. All the rest of this week, let's call them out. Let's think like, hold it, what was that thought? Where did that come from? Let's pull it down so that we can move forward. We got places to be this time next year. Thank you so much for tuning in to our show. Let's see. Let me run the credits. You ready for the credits? These are credits. The MooreLaughing in the Morning Show team is Richard Press, Sheree James, Rosalind Gervin, Paris Boynes, Amari Gay D. Why I can't say his name ever? Do y'all notice that? Do you notice that, Gay? Did I be jacking up your name? Okay, anyway. Laura Kinsey. I'm your host, Allison Moore. Special thanks to our guest, Kiyanni B today. Also to the most important people. The most important people on this show is you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for sharing your feedback with me. All good feedback, please share. Any negative feedback, please DM us. We want it, but I'm working on my self-esteem. Don't y'all be putting that crap in the comments. I'll be saying some weird stuff in the comments. You could have slid up in the inbox. You slide everything else up in the inbox. You slide them dumb chain messages, share this so that Jesus won't blah, blah, blah. Well, he did it anyway, okay? Clearly your chain messages don't work. That's why we got this daggone coronavirus. So stop sending them dumb things, okay? Secondly, don't you send me another video talking about share this so it can go viral. If I had the capacity or the ability to share a video to make it go viral, my stuff would be viral. What in the world make you think I can share your stuff to make it go viral? I'm just saying. Also, stop tagging me. I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay? You know I got problems. Okay. All right. So thank you for hanging out with us on today. Listen, be your authentic self. We can't worry about what somebody to the left and to the right is doing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. We're going to be the best that we can be. Be as honest to you as you can be. All that weirdness, bring it to the front. We can see it anyway. Speaking of see, can y'all see my little 8th grade fan? Bye. I ain't messing with y'all. Come on, I'm going to do our little closing out song. Thank you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Toodles.
But it's time to get, it's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. I'm up. Come on. I'm up.
Calm down is when I dance in.
In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. In the shoulders, in the shoulders, in the shoulders. And the only time I'm down is when I'm dancing. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy. In my knees, in my knees, in my knees, ayy.
And the only time I'm down is when I dance in.